2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. As we get things underway here on 2K Sports, our leader sits at -8. Let's get down to the first hole. Oh my, that was launched. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. That's tidy. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like it's about 24 feet to the cup from here.
And an outside chance here. Looking to get it really close.
Oh, beauty. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He finds himself currently tied for 12th. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It was looking good already, but after hitting the downslope, it's looking extra good.
Handy effort, that one. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. This is going right at the hole.
No, cannot.
Yep, well done. Currently 2 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
Unable to find the green on this one. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's pretty tidy. And in it goes for the par. He's currently in a share of 12th place in this tournament. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's an awful error. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
A couple under at this stage. Oh, absolutely flushed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the fifth. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Tracking. That is a great birdie putt.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. putting for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And now at 3 under overall. Teeing off here at the 7th.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. He's setting up for his second shot. 5 shots off the pace. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Putting for par. And down it goes. Now 5 strokes behind. We have a par 3 on this one.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. And he's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. A 7-footer right here.
Trying to save par here.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. That one just stays on the fairway. That's a good break. Second shot here on the 9th hole. This sand shot awaits. Time to get the flat stick out now. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 4 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
That got a little out of control, I think. Now 4 under par. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
And he's now 3 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
That's nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 12th. He's standing over his third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Second shot here on the 13th. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. That was a bit of a miscue.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
And that's safely on the surface. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. Sitting at 2 under. And this putt coming up for his par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears the hole.
Oh, that's a good line. Come on. You beauty. What a putt. And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He's sharing 13th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot from the first cut of rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Going with the hybrid.
Coming out of the rough, I think this one's going to be short.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Currently 2 under for the event. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This is his second shot. This is buckets. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. Going with the 6-iron here.
And it's coming out of the sand. Not sure if it's enough, though.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
A sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Can he save his par?
And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
No harm, no foul there with that shot. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 5th position.
Luke, top 5 is always a great position to be in, but I'm looking for more out of this player. I think we're going to see some good things happening.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.